I'm not sure if I'm actually live. Hi everyone, this is Anna Finch from Finch Press. Now, I did a live stream on Facebook that ended a couple of minutes ago, or more like about 15, 20 minutes ago. And I was going to upload it here, but I thought I would just do it as a live stream. It would save me from having to download and upload. And it also means that if anyone decides to click on this, people can watch along and they will get the news live even if they don't follow me on Facebook. So today's video is a live cover reveal. So I have finally set up everything for pre-orders, or nearly everything for pre-orders, and I actually have my cover all fully designed and ready to show you guys. Now, in this live stream, I'll be revealing key details about my novel, so the genre, a bit of the blurb, the pre-order, where you can get it, and I'll actually reveal the publication date as well, and I'll be talking and mentioning an ARC giveaway. So let's get started. So Voiceless, A Mermaid's Tale, is a YA urban fantasy and coming of age story that subverts the classic Little Mermaid's tale in a way that I hope is unique and interesting. So what is Voiceless about? Now, Voiceless follows the journey and growth of a young mermaid named Mariah, from a naive girl into a confident leader that will have to lead her people to freedom from a corrupt king's rule. So I tried to do a little twist on the classic tale, and I subverted it and kind of went in a different direction to the original and the Disney version, as I wanted my mermaid, my Little Mermaid, to be an active participant in her own story. And I wanted her to actually lead the story and actually fight for what she wants. And I gave her more, I hope I gave her more deeper motivations. So it focuses more on her journey rather than the romance aspect. There is romance in this, but it's not the core focus. The core focus is her journey and her growth as a person. So I am going to finally reveal my cover. I actually got a printed author proof copy from Ingram Spark. It came in a couple of days ago, and I'm so excited. So, ready? This is my cover for Voiceless. This is the paperback. I mean, I hoped the title would have been bigger on the actual cover. It looked bigger on the actual digital version, so I thought it would appear bigger, but this is what it would look like. So this is the front, spine, and back. I really love this cover, guys. I really love the design and the color scheme and the style. The designer, Vishnu, he's on 99, or they're on 99 Designs. I mean, they've changed their 99 Designs username to, I think, Mystic something. When I find out, I'll put it on my website. But they are a fantastic cover artist, and they're fairly new, and they haven't been doing orders on 99 Designs for very long. And if you look at this is really amazing. And so the design is brand new, but the quality of what they produce, in my opinion, is fantastic. I also ordered a hardback and a large print and audiobook edition of the covers from them directly. The hardback and large print editions will be available by mid next year. Audiobook, it depends on how much interest there is. So on the 20th of October this year, which is a Tuesday, Voiceless will be available for sale in paperback and ebook format. Now, With the paperback editions, you can, because I did publish through Ingram Spark, you can actually go into any brick and mortar store, and so any bookstore, in my case in Australia would be like Dimex or a Robinson's Bookshop, and actually order it directly in the bookstore, because most bookstores actually order through Ingram Spark anyway, or Ingram Content Group or Lightning Source, and so it's actually possible for you to order it directly. With the ebooks, now they are available for pre-order on Apple, Nook, or Barnes & Noble and Kobo at the moment. I'll go on a bit later about the rest. But I'm going to read the blurb out for you guys. Sorry, I'm just so excited. I'm like bouncing around. I'm trying to follow like a thing so I know that I cover everything. So, Voiceless. Okay. Freedom is a choice. Is she brave enough to take it, or will she remain voiceless? Mariah is a beautiful mermaid princess that lives in Zorabella under her grandfather King Abaddon's cruel reign. On her 16th birthday, she must undergo her rite of passage, in which a young mermaid must transform into a human and live among them for a day without drawing suspicion from the world above. It's not until she meets Michael, a young, handsome man, that she witnesses a stark contrast between the openness and kindness of the human world and the bitter reality of her draconian society. She returns to the city beneath the waves with a longing for the freedom of the shore in her heart. But getting her freedom isn't as simple as using magic to get a pair of legs. Mariah must risk her life to free her kingdom and uncover the secrets of her past and family. If she wants her freedom and the chance to love freely, she must stand up to the wicked king who will stop at nothing to crush any voice of dissent. Time is running out, and the fate of an entire kingdom rests on her shoulders. So what do you guys think of the blurb and the cover? I would love to read your comments. So what do you think about it? Let me know in the comments, or in the live chat if you're watching this live. Now, so another thing I'm going to point out that I forgot to mention, with part of the reason why I went for an illustrated cover is because I felt that a photo-based cover, with a photo-based cover, it'd be pretty difficult to either show the genre or connect well with the actual book and the style of what's happening in the book, because most models in the stock imagery that is used for photo-based covers, when it comes to mermaids and things like that, are white European. My mermaid is not white. Okay, so getting a photo with a model that matches even vaguely the description of my character was going to be extremely difficult, which is kind of the reason why I went with an illustrated cover. Also because this illustrated cover was absolutely amazing. Yeah. All right, so it is available for pre-order. The links for Nook, Apple, and Kobo are all live, so you can actually pre-order them on Nook or Barnes & Noble, Apple iBooks, and Kobo in any of their international stores. I've put the links in the description for you so you can click on them. It will be available for pre-order on Google Play Books as well, but there is a delay in getting the pre-orders up because Google is reviewing my account and it takes 12-ish business days for them to review the account. So the link it should be up for pre-order on Google Play Books by the end of September. So by the 30th of September, it should be live, and you should be able to pre-order through Google Play Books. It will be available for order. The print and ebook will be available for order via Amazon. With the print, Ingram takes a while to distribute to other retailers, so it will take a while for the page for the paperback to be live. You can't pre-order the paperback via Amazon either, so there's that. The ebook, though, I didn't realize until recently that draft to digital didn't actually make the ebook or get the page for the ebook for Amazon, for the Amazon site live. That it doesn't make it available for pre-orders, and that the page itself with the information about the ebooks won't actually be visible on Amazon until the publication date, so the 20th of October. So I'm actually in the process of creating a KDP account so I can actually put the ebook on KDP or Amazon directly, so I can actually set up pre-orders and set up an author page as well directly on Amazon. I didn't intend to publish directly with Amazon. I wanted to, but I will, in order to be able to do pre-orders. I've just got to set up the account and everything for it, and make sure that it's not being sent to Amazon. The book isn't being sent to Amazon via my draft to digital account. So I've got to set all that up. So hopefully I should get a link for Amazon for pre-ordering on Amazon by the end of next week. I'm not guaranteeing it, but I should be able to get it by the end of next week. So when it is available, so when the Google Play and when the Amazon links are available so when the books are available on those sites for pre-orders, I will actually do a video announcing that and letting you guys know that. And if you are interested in ordering the paperback, like I mentioned earlier, you can actually go to a brick and mortar bookstore and order through them directly in order to get a copy or to pre-order a copy. If you need the ISBN, which is the number or the code that goes on the back of the book, which is basically this particular code, I have put it on my website, so my author website. The link is actually in the description. If you go to my author website and you click on press kit, there'll be a link with the press kit on there, and you can actually read the blurb. You can read the bit about me, get details about things like page count. The ISBN codes for the ebook and the print are on there. Any trigger warnings as well are in the press kit. Okay, so I do highly recommend that you read the press kit, as it has more details and specifics about the novel that you can use. Yeah, okay. So now for the fun bit, the ARC giveaway. Now I will be giving away about 50 ARC reader copies of Voiceless. Now I intend to do that through Booksprout and Book Sirens. It is now available via Booksprout, and the link is in the description. Book Sirens is taking a while. It's taking a lot longer than I thought for the page to go live, in order to make the ARCs available through Book Sirens. So when the application is processed and I find out whether or not it will actually go through Book Sirens, I will let you guys know via a video. But at the moment it's available through Booksprout, and the link is in the description. Now, Booksprout is a site where people can actually access free ARCs or free copies of books prior to the publication date. While this site does not, you are not forced to actually write a review. So you can actually read the copy without leaving a review. But the main purpose of an ARC is to actually gather reviews and to get a general idea of how people react to a story. So if you don't know what an ARC is basically an advanced reader copy that is given to a reviewer or reader in return for an honest review. And you're not required to leave a review for an ARC. It's highly suggested, and we authors really love it when you do leave reviews, but it's not required. But if the review you do leave needs to be honest. It's normally done before publication, which is what I'm doing, so that the reviews can be posted on the publishing platforms, and so that when the pages go live, or when it's now on sale, or where it's now available for purchase rather than pre-order, there's already reviews on there. And so people can actually look at the reviews and decide whether or not they want to purchase the book. It also helps with visibility on things like Goodreads and Amazon. I will point out, Amazon does not let you publish reviews on their site before the on sale date. So if you do get an ARC copy and you do want to leave a review on Amazon, the page or the book has to actually be available for order, or it has to be the publication date. It can't be before. And I don't think Goodreads and that allow you to put reviews beforehand. So any reviews in that would have to be put on there when the book goes live. So reviews from ARC reviewers are super helpful for indie authors like me, especially as I don't have a large following, and it can actually help with getting notice from other readers. So it can actually improve visibility, and I do encourage anyone who does choose to access an ARC copy to leave a review, but it's not required. So if getting an ARC copy, if getting access to an ARC is for Voiceless something that interests you, you can click on the link for Booksprout. It will take you directly to the page for Voiceless, and you can actually request a copy. They will send out an email closer to, it's about 3 days before the publication date, to let you know that that the publication date's coming up, and that if you intend to leave a review, on their site, and maybe one of the other options as well, like Amazon or Google or someplace else like that. If you don't have an account with Booksprout, and if Book Sirens goes through, both sites, Booksprout and Book Sirens, are completely free for reviewers. You pay nothing in order to review ARC copies. It is completely free as a reader reviewer. You could just create an account with your email, you'll log in, and that's it. You should have the link here in the description, and you can just go straight to the book and request an ARC copy. Okay. You do not pay anything for ARC reviews. This is for any sort of ARC review. ARC reviews are completely free regardless of the platform they are on. The sites that give ARC reviews should be completely free on the behalf of the readers and reviewers. Authors have to pay to use the platform, not to get the reviews, but to use the platform in order to display their ARCs, so people can actually get free copies. Okay. Now with Booksprout, the link will only be valid until the 20th of October. After the 20th of October, there will be no more ARC copies being given. Okay, because the book is now on sale and ARC copies are no longer going to be given. Okay. So for those of you interested, go to the link for Booksprout. The link is also in my Goodreads account, particularly the blog page. So I've put my Goodreads author page and the page for my book on there. Now, if you're unsure about getting or accessing an ARC review copy, that's okay. just putting Voiceless and Mermaid's Tale in your TBR or to be read pile on Goodreads will help me so much in getting visibility and things like that. So just putting it in your TBR pile would be extremely helpful. Okay, I've put the page for my book here in the description. I've also put the pre-order links for Kobo, Nook, and Apple iBooks. So the URLs don't specify a country for any of these. So especially for like the Nook and the iBooks, when you click on the link, it will actually take you to the specific store for that link. So for Apple, if you're in Australia, it will take you to the Australian Apple Books store. With Kobo, if you're in Australia, it'll take you to the Kobo Australian store. If you're in Canada, it will take you to the Canadian one. So these are more universal links, so it will adjust to your specific store. Okay. So if anyone's currently watching live, if you guys have any questions, please pop them in the live chat. I'm more than happy to answer any questions about the book or about the ARC copy, about receiving one, or even just general questions about the publishing of this. Okay. All right. Well, considering nothing's popped up in the chat, I'm just going to end the stream here. And anyone who is interested in a copy and receiving an ARC copy, you can contact me through either my Facebook page, so www.facebook.com/Anna Finch author, and that will take you to my Facebook page. So you can ask questions about the book. You can ask if you can get an ARC copy via that. You can also contact me through my website, which is annafinchauthor.com. You can contact me through Goodreads. I've put the link here in the description, but my URL is basically Anna_Finch_author. So you can search me on look me up on Goodreads via that. And if you liked this video, if you would like me to do more live streams on YouTube, not just for like announcements for the books and things like that, hit the like button or hit the subscribe button, or leave a comment. I do read everyone's comments. Even if I don't respond to all of them, I do read them. So if you have any questions, just ask. And yeah. Well, okay. So one last announcement before I forget. I will be doing a live book launch for Voiceless. Now, on my Facebook page, it is set out as if I am doing it via Facebook Live, but I am planning on doing it here on YouTube and setting up the live stream here on YouTube. So I'll be putting a note or an event in here. Now, it will be on the 23rd of October at 5 p.m. and this is Australian Eastern Standard Time. So 5 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. That is different in the US. So the US is about 14 hours behind, depending on which time zone. So it may end up either a Thursday in US time. So it's Friday 5 p.m. here in Australia. That the live stream will happen, but in the US it will probably end up being a Thursday, and it'll probably be either late at night or early in the morning. So check to see what time it is in your time zone. I think that's the last announcement. Anyway, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, just ask. See ya.